Here we go.
Hello everybody, it is me, jonesrmj here. Nintendo recently dropped Wave 2 for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC, and in this video we'll be playing the new tracks. And I do know that there are a lot of exciting tracks coming up, like Waluigi Pinball, which was a fan favorite for Mario Kart DS. It was also my favorite track for Mario Kart DS as well, so can't wait to check out the remake for that track. I also heard that there's a new, sort of like, kind of like a Sweet Sweet Canyon type of track with like, where you're driving like with a bunch of dessert and whatnot, so I've heard a lot of people said they really like that track, so looking forward to trying out the new tracks. So anyway, without further ado, let's get going now. First, I gotta skip through this little preview thing. Come on, why do you have to do a preview as soon as I start talking? Okay, there we go. Now we can skip it. And alrighty, let's get started. So we're gonna do Grand Prix, and normally I do play in 200cc, but given that these are some new tracks and I'm obviously A, not going to be used to them, and B, I kind of want to slow it down a little bit and enjoy the tracks a little bit more, we're going to be doing 150cc. And then as far as character they go, so I think if I remember correctly, when we played Wave 1 we played Mario, so I think it'd be fitting to play Mario's brother Luigi, so I'll go ahead and play as him. And then this is my favorite kart customization in the game. It's the Comet bike with the slim tires and the plane glider, so we're going to be playing with that. Let's just make sure all the handicaps are turned off. It looks like they are. And yeah, those are the stats for those you guys wondering. So yeah, alrighty. So let's go ahead and check it out. So these two cups, the Golden Dash Cup and the Lucky Cat Cup, were Wave 1, so we've already played these tracks. So yeah, the Turnip Cup and the Propeller Cup looks like the Wave 2 tracks, so we're going to be playing these two cups today. So we're going to be starting out with the Turnip Cup, which includes New York Minute from Mario Kart Tour, Mario Circuit 3 from Mario Kart Super Circuit on the SNES, Kalimari Dessert from Mario Kart 64, and Waluigi Pinball from Mario Kart DS. Looks like a pretty exciting cup, so without further ado, let's go. Alrighty, so here we are with New York Minute from Mario Kart Tour. Now, I do remember playing this track a little bit when I first played Mario Kart Tour back when it came out in 2019. If I remember correctly, I think this was actually the first track that everybody played back when Mario Kart Tour first launched in 2019. But yeah, overall, if I remember correctly, it's a pretty cool track. It has a good variety of, like, you drive a little bit through the city and then you drive a little bit through, I guess, what's supposed to be like Central Park up here. Yeah, so overall, it's a pretty nice track. I do like it a lot, and I also like it because New York City is, well, one of my favorite cities that I've been to. I just love it for like the architecture and just the vibrancy and everything. And also, I live pretty close. I only live like 2 hours away from the city, so I could easily make a day trip out of it if I want to. And as a result, I've been there many times. Like, I've seen like different Broadway shows. I've eaten at many different restaurants there. I've been to the tops of many different buildings there, like Empire State Building and One World Trade Center. Yeah, overall it's an awesome city. I don't think I could ever see myself live there because it is very crowded and it is very dirty. Like, it's definitely not one of the cleanest cities, but I mean, it's definitely a city that I recommend everybody visit at least once. If you were looking for a recommendation, I definitely recommend, like, if you like cities, I'm sure you'll love New York City, because I mean, if you can't find something to do here, and of course we gotta get hit by a red shell, but anyway, yeah, so if you can't find something to like do in New York City, then there's something wrong with you. There's literally something for everybody in New York City. But yeah, alright, so far let's go off to a good start. We're in first place, but oh, Isabel's like right behind me. I do not want to let her pass me. And okay, oh, I see, you tried to red shell me like that, but thankfully I had that green shell. So alrighty, so let's see. I actually don't remember like the exact layout of this track, and oh, it looks like we're going inside a building here. That's pretty cool. And of course, blue shell. I mean, oh, come on, get back here, Isabel. Really? Oh, come on, can that hit them? Yes, thank you. Whoever threw that green shell, you are my favorite person in this lobby. Well, I don't know if I call this a lobby because this isn't online. It's just computer players, but yeah, my favorite person in this group of racers, whoever it was. It was probably either, I wonder if it was Morton or Mario or Daisy, but whichever one of you threw that green shell, thank you a lot. You just saved me from not getting first place. So yeah, anyway, we're off to a great start. So without further ado, let's go ahead and see what track is next. Alrighty, so next up is Mario Circuit 3 from Super Mario Kart on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Now obviously, given that this track is from the original Mario Kart, It's obviously not going to be the most exciting track, but obviously given the much superior processing power with the Nintendo Switch, they of course were able to kind of bring it back in 3D and HD and all that. But yeah, overall it's going to be a pretty simple layout. Yeah, for these guys who do not know, in Mario Circuit there are a lot of like duplicate tracks. Like for instance, the reason why it's called Mario Circuit 3 is because there was also a Mario Circuit 2 and a Mario Circuit 1 as well. And I believe both of those have been brought back in the various Mario Kart games at least once as a retro track. I think this track was actually brought back in Mario Kart Wii, if I remember correctly. I actually haven't played Mario Kart in a while, so I hope my memory is serving me right. Used to play this game a lot, but I've kind of gotten really into Smash Bros. I've been, well, last year, so last year was actually my senior year of high school, and at my school we had something called the Senior Lounge, where during study hall, only the seniors were allowed to go into like this room, and in the room there was a TV, and my friends and I, we'd bring our Switches, hook it up to the TV, and we would have some Smash Bros tournaments, and as a result I've gotten really into Smash Bros. I used to kind of suck at the game, but now I'm starting to get decent. I'm still not like great or anything, and I probably still get destroyed by my friends most of the time, but I've definitely started to get a lot better, I would say. I have a couple of characters that I can play now, but yeah, if you guys are interested to see me play some Smash Bros, feel free to let me know down in the comments below. I would honestly be interested to do so. Maybe I could do like a live stream with an arena where I can invite you guys to play against me. Just, if you're really good at the game, please go easy on me, because I'm still not quite that good at Smash Bros, but I hope I can eventually get there. But, yeah. But anyway, speaking of, I guess, senior year, so yeah, last year was my senior year of high school, so I'll be going, so I hope you guys are all having a good summer right now. My summer's going pretty good, and yeah, so this year I'll be going into college, which is very exciting. I'm going to be majoring in computer science, and okay, look at that, another first place, woohoo! But anyway, like I was saying, so I'll be going into college next year, so I'm a little excited and also nervous at the same time for that, but yeah, I think it overall will be pretty good. I'm going to major in computer science for those of you guys that are wondering, because I love my technology and I love programming, so, and also there's a lot of opportunity in the workforce for that field, so yeah, overall I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, be sure to let me know how your guys' summers are going, and how school's been for you guys as well, for those of you guys that are still in it. But yeah, anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and move on to the next track. Alrighty, here we are with Kalimari Dessert from Mario Kart 64. Now, I remember this track from, it was recreated in Mario Kart 7, and it looks like the Mario Kart 8 remix is pretty similar to the Mario Kart 7. Just obviously even better graphics, of course, in HD, because this is the Nintendo Switch after all, which is a lot more powerful than previous Nintendo consoles, so yeah. Alrighty, so it'll be interesting to see what changes they make. I wonder if it's just better graphics, or if there are any new changes. So, okay, yeah, there's the train over there that we gotta be careful of. And it looks like there's the glider ramp. I remember that from Mario Kart 7. And ooh, I see some arrows up there. Those are the same arrows that you usually see in the city tracks when there are multiple different, or like the race kind of changes as you go through each lap. Like they send you different directions. So I wonder if that's actually going to give us the opportunity to drive on the tracks. That would be pretty cool if it does. If I remember correctly, I think in Mario Kart 64 you could drive on the tracks. I mean, obviously Lakitu would like freak out at you with like the U-turn sign, and obviously it would be like slower and you wouldn't win the race that way, but I think you could technically do it in Mario Kart 64. And then I think, if I remember correctly, in Mario Kart 7, when they recreated this track, they took away, or they made it so that Lakitu would just pick you up and drop you back off on the track if you try to go the way. And oh yeah, I was right, so here we go, it looks like we're going to be driving on the track, so yeah, that's pretty cool. Nice little way to change up the track for this remix. We just gotta be careful for when that train comes. And oh, yep, there's the train. Okay, let's move to the side. Okay, we have plenty of space on the side. Okay, that's good. And already final lap. And oh gosh, I'm a little bit rusty at the game. I haven't played Mario Kart in quite a bit of time actually. Like I said, I've been really getting into Smash Bros. So I'm a little bit rusty, but I mean, so far we're doing pretty good. We're in first place. Although looking at the mini map, I don't think we have that big of a lead. All right, and oh, I think that banana behind me saved me from getting hit by that red shell. You know what? We are almost done, so I just gotta hold this banana behind me. Hopefully no blue shells come, because we all know the game loves to throw some surprises towards the end of the race, and I think we are good. Yeah, there we go, another first place. Woohoo! Alrighty, now I think if I remember correctly, I think the next track is Waluigi Pinball, which I'm very excited to check out, because that was my favorite track from Mario Kart DS, and I know a lot of other people love that track too. So it'll be interesting to see what the remake is like. Yep, here we are, Waluigi Pinball. I know that's neat, Waluigi's head is turning side to side, but okay, yeah, I remember that section right there, and yeah, there's the big cannon over there that launches you to the top. Yeah, I mean, obviously, big graphical update, because the Switch is HD, of course, but yeah, let's go ahead and see what they changed about the track. Or if it's just a graphical upgrade. I mean, to be fair, I don't think they really would need to change too much about the track, because it was already a really good track, but let's see. Okay, so yeah, remember the speed boost up there, but honestly it's just faster to just drift over here. So yep, we can trick off of that. Oh yeah, gotta be careful for the pinballs. Okay, I'm just trying to think of the best way to drive around this. Don't hit it, don't hit it! Okay, phew. Gotta do a little bit of brake drifting there to save ourselves from the pinballs. Alright, I think if I remember correctly as well... Oh, are you serious? The stupid pinball dropped right in front of me. Come on, hit Daisy, hit Daisy. Oh. Alright, gotta be careful here, this is actually kind of scary. But yeah, if I remember correctly, I think this track was brought back in Mario Kart 7 as well. And again, I think it was just a graphical update as well, and it looks like that this is just a graphical update as well. So, I mean, that's not really a bad thing for this track. This track was already really good in Mario Kart DS, so honestly, I mean, I do have a bit of like a if it's not broken, don't fix it kind of attitude when it comes to remaking tracks. Obviously, if the additions they make to the tracks, like if they really enhance it and make it a much better track, like basically what they've done with a lot of the GBA tracks, then yeah, I'm all for changing some stuff. But for tracks like this that were already really good, I don't think like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Basically, I think that's a pretty good saying in most cases. Alrighty, let's just get around here. Now we gotta be careful because right here is where the game will just love to randomly drop a pinball, like it did to us on the first lap. So. Just gotta be careful for that. Gotta be careful. Oh yeah, and then as the game progresses, this area starts to fill up with pinballs. We already got 2 of them around here, so we just gotta be really careful. And of course, why not? Oh, I had a super horn. I didn't even realize that. I could have just used that to. I could have just dropped that banana. Oh, are you serious? Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys get back here. And thank you, Daisy, for using your green shell to get Morton, but you are not taking first place away from me. Come on, we are doing so good. Alright, let's, should I use the super horn or should I? You know what, I'm just gonna use it. Let's get all these people. There we go. Get back in first. I hope I won't regret that, because then, yeah, the game's, it's gonna send, well, I was about to say it's gonna send a blue shell at me, but, I mean, a red shell will do the job too, as long as I don't have anything to protect myself with. And, oh, phew, I think we almost got hit by a red shell back there, but thankfully it went for, was that Peach? I think it was Peach. And, come on, throw your red shell, throw your red shell. Throw your red shell on Morton. I don't want to pass you until you throw your red shell. And of course, the game's gonna make me draft, and I can't do this. Alright, come on. Please don't get hit by a pinball. Oh gosh, this is really scary. Okay, we're back and forth, Just gotta hold it. Come on, we're almost done. This track does get really scary later on as that area back there fills up with pinballs, but yeah, there we go. Phew. I was really scared that we weren't going to get first there, but thankfully we made a nice little comeback, so awesome. So there we go, we are off to a great start. We just completed I think this was the Turnip Cup or something like that. But yeah, we just completed the first 4 new tracks in Wave 2, so yeah, pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and, it's gonna play a little highlight reel, but let's go ahead and, we'll go ahead and skip that, and let's just get straight into the second cup in Wave 2. So yeah, there we go, there's a nice little 3-star ranking and a nice golden trophy. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get started with the next cup. Alright, so for the next cup, it looks like it's the Propeller Cup, and this one contains Sydney Sprint from Mario Kart Tour. We got Snowland from the Game Boy Advance from Mario Kart Super Circuit. We got Mushroom Gorge from Mario Kart Wii. And then we've got Sky High Sundae, which it doesn't say Tour above there, so I wonder if that's a new track. Apparently I made a mistake. I said, because Ninja Hideaway doesn't have the Tour name next to it, I thought that it was a new track, but apparently it was already in Mario Kart Tour, and a lot of people corrected me in the comments for that, so sorry about that. But yeah, you guys let me know before I make any assumptions. I'm just assuming that because it doesn't say Tour there, that it might be a new track, but you guys correct me down in the comments below. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. Alrighty, so here we are with Sydney Sprint. Now, I don't think I played this track, and oh, that's cool, they got the little tram right there. Yeah, oh, this track, I like the look of this track, it looks pretty cool. But yeah, I don't think I've ever played this track before. Again, I didn't really play Mario Kart Tour that much because I'll be honest, I just didn't really like it because, I mean, for one thing, mobile controls are just simply not going to be as good as physical controls, number one. And number two, I just didn't like all the pay-to-win aspects. Like, the game wasn't really skill-based. It was, could you pay and get all, like, the best sort of, okay, let's go ahead and use that red shell right there. But basically, like, you had to get, like, the right gear, and it was like a slot machine kind of thing where you'd have to, like, pour down a lever and then hope for the best that it gives you something good. And if you just can't seem to ever get something good, then of course they offer you plenty of packages that you can buy to get better chances. But again, to me, it's just a cash grab. It's like a pay-to-win game, which I don't really like those at all. But yeah, okay, here we go. Lap number 2, and is this a boat that we're driving through? Oh, wait, was that a boat? I couldn't tell. Oh yeah, I think it was, because that looked like a dock back there. But yeah, I like the look of this track though, pretty colorful. We got a nice sailboat over there, and the stupid blooper. This is like the only game where the blooper is actually like somewhat decently effective, because in a lot of the other games the blooper ink was transparent, so you could kind of just see straight through it, so it didn't really affect anything. But in this game, the ink, is, as you saw, was not transparent, so it definitely makes it a little harder to see. So yeah, and there's the Sydney Opera House over there, pretty cool. We're gonna drive right in between it. Alrighty, and I like the little textures of the ground right here. That looks pretty nice. And alright, here's the finish line. So there we go, another first. Oh wait, never mind. We still got one more lap. Oops. This track actually feels kind of long, at least for compared to the other tour tracks. The New York one felt shorter than this, but I mean, hey, I like it. More variety, of course. I thought that was it. That's why I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna get another first place here. But nope, one more lap. Alright, let's see here. Oh, now we're going into the Sydney Opera House. That's pretty cool. Oh, and there are all the character models in the crowd. Interesting that they're all like still 2D models. I would have thought that they would have been 3D models by now, at least on the Nintendo Switch, but I guess not. And there we go, we just narrowly missed getting hit by a blue shell. I saw one, yep, coming for us right there on the mini-map. But yeah, there we go. Another first place. Let's go ahead and see what track is next. Alrighty, next up is Snowland from Mario Kart Super Circuit on the GBA. Now, the one thing about the Game Boy was Super Circuit, honestly, in my opinion, was like the worst Mario Kart game, just because like the Game Boy Advance was very like limited, obviously, in terms of hardware. I understand it was like a handheld, and back then handhelds weren't really that powerful, but it was just like the game was just kind of sloppy with like sloppy controls and sloppy track design. So seeing the Game Boy Advance tracks get recreated in this game, it's great to see Nintendo give them a lot of love. It's not to say that Mario Kart Super Circuit's a bad game. I mean, to be fair, there's really no such thing as a bad Mario game. Just compared to the other Mario Kart games, it just lacks polish, I feel like. But I can already feel the controls are a little bit slippy over the ice. But yeah, seems like a pretty good track. I like the little penguins on the road. Just gotta obviously be careful for them, but thankfully the road seems to be pretty wide, so doesn't seem like it should be that much of an issue. Alrighty, lap number 2. And I don't want to make me protect myself from that. Alright, come on. Get something good. The one thing that I say this like I think every time I play this game and make a video about it, but I hate that coins are items. Like I'm okay with them being on the track, and I'm okay with them being like giving you a small speed boost and like being used to unlock stuff. Like that's all fine. But why do they have to make them an item? It literally wastes an item slot, because if a red shell is coming for you, or like something like that, which can happen fairly often in first place, as you can see, it's just you just can't protect yourself. A coin is just useless, and it doesn't really give you, like, it's not like the coin is like, oh, it gives you a huge speed boost. I mean, I know it's a slight speed boost the more coins you got, but it's just, yeah, I just hate the fact that they're items. It's just wasting an item slot that could have been something that's a lot more useful. To me, just keep the coins on the track and don't make them an item. And I'm going to keep holding on to the Super Horn, just in case if somebody decides to throw a blue shell at me at the last minute, or a red shell. And I see Morton's back there. Okay, yep, there's a red shell. Let's go ahead and use that. And get another first place. Woohoo! Can't really do a woohoo that well, but without like getting a voice crack or something, so I'm not gonna try it like high pitched or anything. But yeah, alrighty. Let's see what's next. Alrighty, next up is Mushroom Gorge from Mario Kart Wii. Now I do remember this track because Mario Kart Wii has always been like my favorite Mario Kart game, and this track was pretty good. It wasn't like my favorite or one of my top, it wasn't like my top 5 tracks in the game, but it was a pretty good track. Definitely top 10 for sure. Oh crap, I forgot to accelerate. Oops, I'm not gonna get that much of a speed boost. I forgot to hold my button down, but let's go ahead and see what changes they made here. I did hear though, because I did watch a couple of videos of other people playing this, because at the time that I'm recording this, I think it's been like 2 days since this DLC has been out, at least since Wave 2. And oh yeah, right here, like they took away, there used to be 3 mushrooms back there. It was red, green, red, but they took away that 3rd red mushroom, and I wonder why they did that. Let's see. Looks like this is the same. Oh, I just gotta be careful here, because when you bounce off these mushrooms, it can be a little tricky to aim where you're trying to land. But alright, it's just me, or is it I feel like kind of like the Mario Kart 7 remake of this track? The Mario Kart 8 one feels like it's shorter than the Wii. I mean, it definitely looks better, obviously, much better graphics and stuff, but it feels shorter than the Wii. I guess because they took away this extra mushroom that used to be right here, and also just like when we exited the cave and kind of came around that bend. I remember in Mario Kart Wii, I feel like that was longer. But again, I guess you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. And oh gosh, I thought for a second we were gonna fall in between the mushroom and the cliffside and fall to our demise, but thankfully not. Alrighty, yeah, this track is going by really fast. At least it feels like it. Like we're already on the 3rd lap. I feel like when I played this track in Mario Kart Wii, it didn't go by this fast, but yeah. And it doesn't look, aside from I guess better graphics, it doesn't look like they really changed much, which I mean, I guess again, to be fair, like again, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, but I kinda wish they didn't take away like that extra mushroom and the length and whatnot. I mean, I guess it doesn't really like make the track bad or anything like that, but okay, come on, don't fall through the gap, don't fall through the gap. Okay, phew. I keep getting scared there every time I'm afraid that I'm gonna fall through the gap. But alrighty, yeah, that was a honestly pretty easy track. And we just missed getting hit by another blue shell. You could have seen that on the mini-map, and yep, there it comes. But yeah, already guys, looks like we just have one more track, and then that'll be it for Wave 2, so... And if I remember correctly, it was that new, like, sort of sweet track with, like, a bunch... That was sort of like Sweet Sweet Canyon, but a little bit different, obviously, so let's go ahead and check it out. Alright, so here we are, it's called Sky High Sundae, so... Yeah, a lot of ice cream in the sky and some ice cream mountains in the background, pretty cool. Now... Again, you guys correct me if I'm wrong, but it didn't say tour, so I'm going to assume this is a new track, but again, you guys correct me if I'm wrong. But looking at the map, it looks like it's like a giant, like, oval. But, okay, there's a nice little helipad right there. Now again, forgive me if I kind of screw myself up on this track, because I have no idea what the layout is like, and oh crap, just like that. We are already falling off the map. Okay, come on. We've been doing so good, I can't lose it on this game. We had that first place streak for the whole series. You just need to keep that going. And oh my gosh, I'm so scared. There's so much different stuff going on. I just don't want to fall off the edge. And I could definitely see this track being pretty fun. Oh, are you serious? Are you actually serious? And oh my gosh. Okay, alright, come on, get it together. I gotta get it together. Alright. I need an item that can help me catch up. Alright, come on. You know, get out of here. Okay, let's get down here. Alright, come on, we can do this. Okay, he has a green shell, so I'm gonna try and, oh crap, no, don't fall through it. Okay. Every time I go around that, turn, I get so scared. Okay, we're in 3rd place. I'm still gonna save this red shell. Oh, and I got triple green shells. That'll be handy. Okay, just be careful, don't fall off the edge. Okay. Alright. I'm really scared. Yeah, that part back there really scares me because I just feel like it'd be so easy to fall off the edge. Okay, come on. Let me pass Oh, he's got triple bananas. Okay, come on, I don't want to get hit by those. And yeah, okay, we'll use that, and then can I get him with one of those? Oh, come on. Are you serious? Okay. Alright, we got one more lap. It's alright, it's alright. It's alright. As long just give me something good. I just need a red shell. Just give me a red shell, please. That's all I need. A bomb. Okay, well, I'll use it to, I guess, stop him from trying to pass me, but I need, like, wait, what just hit me? What hit me there? Was it, like, I guess it was a green, I think Bowser threw a green shell back at me. Oh my gosh, I hate the lightning item as well, it's so annoying. Okay, I'm gonna try and go for that double item box, hopefully that gives me a better chance of getting something good. Okay, finally, some red shells, finally I can actually make a comeback here, there we go. Alright, let's hold this behind me in case if somebody tries to snipe me with a green shell or throw a red shell at me. And okay, come on, we're almost at the finish. I think we're almost at the finish. It's right up here. It's right up here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And are we gonna get another first place? Yes, we are, baby. Woohoo! Alright, so yeah. So there you guys go. Those are all the new tracks in Wave 2. Seems to be a pretty good release. I would say that I think in general, I don't know, do I like Wave 2 or Wave 1 better? I'm trying to think. In Wave 1, I liked Paris. I thought Paris was fun. I liked the remake of Shroom Ridge. I actually think that one's kind of underrated. But I like highway tracks in general. So Shroom Ridge, I was a fan of that one. Coconut Mall was good. I don't like that they kind of messed up the parking lot, but yeah, as far as Wave 2 goes, I liked Waluigi Pinball. I mean, I know they didn't really change anything aside from better graphics, but again, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, and Waluigi Pinball is a classic. So I liked that course, that was pretty fun. Kalimari Dessert was also pretty fun as well. I already forget what it's called. Sky High Sundae, was it? Or something like that? Correct me if I'm wrong, but that track was pretty fun as well. So yeah, overall pretty good release. Now, we still have, if I'm thinking correctly, we still have 4 more waves coming out. And they'll be coming out at various points from now until the end of 2023. So given that Wave 1 came out, I think in April, if I remember correctly, and then Wave 2 came out in August, so if April, May, June, July, okay, so about 3 to 4 months apart. So if Nintendo keeps this pattern, probably could expect the next wave to come out maybe, my guess is probably November or December, maybe for like just in time for Christmas, something like that, is my guess for when Wave 3 could potentially come out, but yeah, I personally really want them to bring back DK Summit. That was my favorite track from Mario Kart Wii. I love that track so much. I really hope they bring it back. But yeah guys, there you have it. So that is Wave 2 for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC. Be sure to let me know down in the comments below if you guys have the DLC. How do you guys like Wave 2? Which one is your favorite track? Let me know all that good stuff down in the comments below. So yeah, so far I'm really enjoying the Mario Kart DLC, and I definitely recommend it if you haven't gotten it already, and you like Mario Kart. So yeah guys, that's going to be the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give a like and subscribe so you don't miss my future content. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. See you later.